This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. The Hawkmoon is coming back to Destiny 2 and Beyond Light. Don't believe me? Think I'm clickbaiting you? Here, listen to it from the game director, Luke Smith himself.
We've been trying to find the mix between, awesome new stuff and some classics. And a little over a year ago, we started to bring back some of the the classics in an archetype that is near and dear to my and a bunch of our players' hearts as well. And so we started off with The Last Words and Thorn, and this fall we're going to kind of complete that holy trinity from D1 with Hawkmoon. And I'm imagining an image is going to be shown. Yeah. So before people wonder about Luck in the Chamber, talk about Luck in the Chamber a minute, the OG Hawkmoon had the interesting and sometimes annoying property of all of the bullets stacking into one and then zonking someone and deleting them in PvP, and then you kind of wonder, like, what the hell happened? And that randomness of Hawkmoon is kind of a defining property emotionally for the gun. But the team has envisioned a bold new direction for Hawkmoon that's going to move the randomness in a different direction off of the damage, so there's no Luck in the Chamber or holding aces perks for it. And I think we'll probably talk more about that, as we get a little closer to launch. Everyone everyone's working real hard on Destiny 2 Beyond Light right now, and there's not a lot of extra time to unveil a bunch of stuff about that, and we're still working on it too. Like, we're playtesting Hawkmoon. I've been running it all week in my Beyond Light playtests, and I know the team's looking at awesome ways to keep enhancing it. Thank you so much for the donations, and again, like the team's doing all the work here on Hawkmoon, and it's going to be super sweet when it comes out, and we're gonna make sure that it's got a great path to acquire and reacquire, if you will.
Now, if you didn't play Destiny 1 and you don't know what Hawkmoon is, this was an exotic hand cannon that was extremely powerful. In Destiny 1, there was a perk in the legendary loot pool that was called Luck in the Chamber, and that would give one random bullet a boost to damage, almost like it gave one random bullet a Rampage ×2 stack. Luck in the Chamber was an extremely strong perk, and it was extremely random, which was why they did not bring that perk forward into Destiny 2. And not only did Hawkmoon have the Luck in the Chamber perk, it also had an exotic perk, which I believe was called Holding Aces, which gave it essentially 3 Luck in the Chamber shots. And sometimes, very rarely, all 3 of those Luck in the Chamber shots, or Luck in the Chamber plus Holding Ace shots, would stack together, making you one-shot someone with a hand cannon. As someone who used this gun frequently, this happened to me only like 2 or 3 times in the entirety of the time that I used it. But when it did, I was left with this feeling of complete and utter awe, like, what the fuck just happened? Luke Smith explicitly states that that perk will not be coming back into the game. So I have a question for you. What perk would you rather give Hawkmoon? It has to be an exotic, it has to be extremely powerful. What extremely strong perk would you put on the Hawkmoon to make it as powerful and as memorable as it was in Destiny 1? It's going to have to be an insane perk, and it can't be Luck in the Chamber or Holding Aces, but it's going to have to be insane, because this was one of the greatest hand cannons inside Destiny 1, and if it comes over to Destiny 2, it's going to have to make a bold statement, just as Ace of Spades, Thorn, and Last Word have in Destiny 2. I'm super excited for this. I can't wait for this quest to come out. When it does, I will absolutely bring you an easy and quick guide, so make sure you are subscribed to this channel with notifications on, and I'll see you in the next video. Later.